My name is Hutch, and I work for a branch of the government called Redacted. Our branch specializes in discovering and documenting the unknown. The range of these disturbances can span from cryptids to alternate realities splitting into our own, and the occasional forgotten god. I was designated for this assignment due to it being a Class 5 mission. Class 5 missions is classified as a global threat. I've dealt with many supernatural beings in the past due to my own careless mistakes. If you're interested in knowing more about that, go here. Though I've not finished posting my story to the scale of these jobs, it will at least provide a little bit of background knowledge on who I am. I'll give some knowledge on how some of these events are ranked. They are ranked by the population of people who could be affected if these events do not get resolved. The rankings are in this order. Number 1, village. Number 2, town. Number 3, city. Number 4, nation. Number 5, global. When I was called out on this mission, I wasn't surprised when it came up as a reality blade. We've experienced reality blades before in many ways, such as black doors, fogs, mist, and no clipping. When these events happen, they usually are set on rank 1. These bleeds are often small and in unknown areas that a hiker could possibly stumble upon. So these events are not as big as a deal as some think. So when I received a notice from the company, I knew I couldn't throw away this job to someone who would call it a day. It has been a month since the worker that posted the last post vanished. In this line of work, discovering something that is unknown can ruin the mind of most people. At the end of the last post, he talked about being scared and that they were picking up loud noises slowly growing louder towards the surface of the water. The company is in belief that the reality bleed has happened in the bottom level of the trench, causing its depths to increase massively. There are multiple ways for a reality bleed to open up. Most of the time they are on accident. There have been reported cases we dealt with where creatures were able to open up these blades, but the file I've read on the blade indicates that this one was either opened up from the other side, or the blade opened up a long ago that no one's noticed until it started getting a massive increase in size from creatures making it through. When entities start going through any portal, it becomes more and more unstable. This has happened to one of my coworkers before, and it was how he was introduced to the company. Creatures kept going through a black door on his property, releasing bigger and bigger monsters. He fought back for a good while, but the company managed to get word and had to close off the portal. When it came to the end of that mission, its level was close to 3. It is not an easy job to get these bleeds to disappear. In some cases, they just can't, so we've been forced to take measures protecting both sides of the gates. That is under rare circumstances though, and we are unsure what causes them to be able to not be closed. It is still unknown at the moment if we will be able to close the bleed. I've spoken to the company and I've been told that the loud noises are still coming from deep within the trench, but whatever is making the sound has not found its way to the top yet. I was told though that smaller creatures have been coming out of the water and breaking through to the surface. Some of these creatures have been managed to be captured and kept alive for further analyzing of them. One of the ones that they managed to capture happened to be one of the snake serpents from the last post. From what we know, they range from 10 to 25 feet long and have a width of 8 feet, making them quite massive. It appears from what I've been told that these creatures are not hostile towards humans. They appear to eat small fish and are rather friendly, almost like dolphins. The company has built a home base that stays near the Mariana Trench, which I will be living at while we discover a way to close the bleed. I was told by one of the scientists they have a plan to have me working with the serpents. They believe that they might have a way for us to retrain them, and for them to help us get down there to close the bleed. The main worry is how we would be able to actually get down there. The pressure is believed to crush anything down there. It's a miracle anything has even risen to the surface due to the massive pressure decrease. The company's engineers and scientists have planned for us to test the waters in the machine they built from reverse engineering the metal that was risen from the surface. We have a very limited amount since the day the other side stopped sending up warnings. It took the company a while before they found a way to make Redacted. It's not my job in the mission to know how they make it. Just that even though they can, it is crucial that we be safe as possible when diving with the metal. It takes a lot to even make a slight amount of it. I move out in the next couple of days to the site and will update everyone on what it's like and the info I will be told. For now, I thought I'd answer a couple of the questions that were in the last post that have been left unanswered. There have been many theories thrown around about whether or not the Earth is hollow. This idea has been thrown around many times in the post and with the science department. From what we know from other cases, we have no proof the Earth is hollow. This is not to say that it isn't, but from what we are understanding, for anything to live in the hollowed Earth would have to be able to withstand extreme pressure, making the idea incredibly low. They have not thrown this idea out the window though. It's still being researched, and there are plans coming together to figure out what to do if the Earth is hollow. Someone has asked about there being mermaids involved. The answer is no. Mermaids cannot survive in the waters of the Mariana Trench and are known to inhabit the coast of Mexico and are on the careful watch due to them being classified as endangered species. Another person exclaimed that they feel as if kaiju might be involved. This wouldn't be the first time creatures of those magnitudes have been spotted. They are not from our reality though. Kaiju have been seen in bleeds. These bleeds have been documented to lead to other dimensions where creatures are born unnaturally big compared to our planet's standards. Even the plant life is massive. Our size and there, as people, are comparably more closely to the size of ants. It is not impossible for one of these creatures to cross over though through the bleeds. I'll be answering one more question before I end this post. The likeliness of there being our future selves talking to us is massively low. We have not experienced anything on this level. There have been cases to which bleeds have opened to worlds like our own, but they're usually distorted or have had history-altering events. I know this post has been short, but I want to thank you all for reading this post. If any of you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll try to answer some of these questions when I can on the bottom of every post, assuming I can do so. Thank you for reading. Hutch.